Mind you, I found the Greek language pretty tricky to pick up, you know. I was only there a week, of course, and you never see that much of a country on your honeymoon, do you? Great people, though, the Greeks. Oh, yeah. Great gusto. What about Anthony Quinn doing Zorba?
They said Zorba was mad, but it was the dancing. Only the dancing that stopped the pain.
Oh, yeah. You have grand singers as well. Your woman with the glasses is very good. Nana Mercury. Not forgetting our friend the Human Mountain. What's his name?
Love me forever and ever, and I will stay.
Dennis Roussos.
Blue Monday, how I hate Blue Monday. Got to wait like a slave all day. Here comes Tuesday, oh, for Tuesday. I'm so tired, I got no time to play. Here comes Wednesday, and I'm beat to my socks. My gal calls, gotta tell them out. My Thursday is a hard working day, and Friday I get my pay. Saturday morning, oh Saturday morning, all my tiredness has gone away. Got my money and my honey, and I'm out on the stage to play. Sunday morning my head is bad, but it's worth it for the time I had. But I've got to get my rest, 'cause Monday is next. Saturday morning, oh Saturday morning, all my tiredness has gone away. I got my money, I got my honey, and I'm out on the stage to play. Saturday morning, my head is bad, but it's worth it for the time I had. But I got to get my rest, 'cause Monday's a mess.
How's the form, Mr. Ramirez? Is it Gatwick again? Did you see the film on the box yesterday? Carmen Miranda singing away great gases, most of a grocery shop in her head. I love you very.
I told you last week, no jokes, no songs, no chit-chat. You drive, eh?
You're the boss, amigo.
Stay here.
Scummy little dago.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be a wheel someday. I'm gonna be somebody. I'm gonna be a real gone cat. Then I won't want you. Everything's gonna go my way. I won't need nobody. Bye. I wanna be a wheel.
Move.
You won't go short, I swear to God. I'll have the redundancy money, and that'll take care of your payments until I get my career in show business really off the ground. Fidelma. The kids get their shoes.
He got tarnies.
Sod off you.
First day he wore 'em.
Weren't tight as oil.
Ruined him, he did.
This year I'm off to sunny Spain. Hey, viva la España. Da, 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 da.
39 on the line.
Come in, 39, over.
Proceeding homeward, Letty. You can start mixing the drink, sugar.
Larry, can you get some tea bags on your way in, dear?
Tea bags? I'm working out the last week of my notice, darling. I won't be around to drink any tea. Let somebody still in employment get the tea bags.
Stop! Melanie, a car's got through.
Well, is it Tetleys you want, or what?
Much obliged, Larry.
Think nothing of it.
Stand by and action!
Suffering, Jesus!
We're still running.
If this is some clever dick's idea of creative directing!
We've cut.
Listen, it's not real, it's make-believe, it's pretend, it's television, dear!
Excuse me.
How are you?
We're with the BBC.
You are not.
Oh!
Honest to God.
Quite. Now, how you happened into this, I don't know. But the sooner you clear your car away, the quicker we can do another take. All right? Okay, places again, everybody.
Are you the director, are you?
No, the director is over there. See? The man with the big veins swelling up in his forehead.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. What class of a show is this, anyway?
If you go to the end of the street and join those other onlookers there, they'll be able to tell you all about it. All right?
Only I'm in the business myself, in a manner of speaking.
You all buy.
Right. Better luck with the viewing figures.
I couldn't stop him, Melanie. He almost killed me.
Right.
He was in game for half that night.
What him doing?
Hey! Brogan! Are you heading home? Do you want a lift?
Jesus, Lord! Is it you, man? You put the old heart in me mouth.
What has you so jumpy? Just drive, will you?
You're still trying to break into the movies, I see.
I had no idea they were making a film.
Ah, come on. You were definitely looking the part.
I don't even do acting. As you know, I do impressions.
Since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. It's down at the end of a lonely street. It's called Heartbreak Hotel. I feel so lonely. I feel so lonely. I feel so lonely. And though it's always crowded, you still can find some room for broken-hearted lovers to cry.
Come on. What are you drinking?
Now, I better wait until I've done the act.
Ah, you're joking. Take a look at the punters.
Gin and tonic, please.
Let's hear it for Larry Gormley, folks. He's come a long way from Artane, but then who wouldn't? Thank you. And now with another old favourite, the lady with the voice of a lark, the bewitching and talented Miss Pam Hodge.
Oh, no! Good on you, come along!
Evening, precious.
Not much doing tonight, is there?
Get out there and kill him dead.
That's the last thing they need. Take the ribbon from your hair, shake it loose and let it fall.
How was I? What? Oh, ace, man. You were going with blinder.
They're terrible quiet.
You have him stunned into submission. How's Fidelma?
Don't ask.
Listen, if you were ever short of a few quid...
I don't take other people's money, bro. You know that.
So how are you proposing to live?
Don't worry about me. There's something really big brewing for me.
Look, listen to me, lad.
I'm just not at liberty to divulge it. That's
Never mind that. What is it, anyway?
I'm just not at liberty.
Never mind.
Contemplate instead, if you will. 500 green ones clutched tight in those hot little hands. How's it feel?
Bent.
You never even leave the cab, I promise you. It's just driving the cab, same as you do
I live by a
day.
certain code, bro.
Oh, for Jesus'
I'll be in the
Not
money,
the
all
three
right.
S's, for pity's sake.
I'll be in the money, all right, but I'll get it by doing what I want to do.
That racket, you've been getting nowhere for 10 years, for Christ's sake, Lar. Carpe diem. I mean, every wag in town is an impressionist. Wise up, will you?
Style. Smart thinking. Showmanship.
I knew it.
That's what it takes. That's what I've got.
You're an aggravating gobshite, do you know that?
But westward look. The land is bright.
Sic transit gloria mundi, Lar.
No desperandum, bro.
Help me make it through the night. Ooh, ooh, through the night. Ooh, through the night. Ooh, through the night.
You know whose feast day it is today, I hope?
St. Aloysius Gonzaga.
Well done, Una. And St. Aloysius Gonzaga wants us to be nice to Daddy, no matter what all he may have done to us.
When Daddy goes to hell, a worm will crawl through his belly button and eat his liver. You're disgusting. Shut up.
Well, now, maybe if we three pray really hard for Daddy to repent, he'll get to go along with us to heaven even yet.
Pam won't know. She's a heathen. How do you know? She comes from Africa, don't she? No, she don't. She comes from Kennington.
Now, Barney, you mustn't say unkind things to Pam, regardless of what she is. She and Daddy are very good chums with each other.
I'll say.
And remember what Father Maguire told you. God loves even the blackest sinner, and so must we, including Daddy and Pam.
Hello, Fidelma. Shall I come in?
The children are prepared for you.
That'll be
Pam?
£1.69, please.
Yeah? Are you and Dad to get married?
No, I shouldn't think so.
Do you think he's going to hell?
Yeah, he is a bit, just recently. Thanks. What happens if you don't get this job?
I've got to get it, so I'll get it.
Let's be honest, Larry, you're good, but you're not good enough. I mean, you're never going to top anybody's bill.
The part specifically calls for an Irish mimic who's a rock and roll freak, which is down to me and Denny Durkin, and I happen to know that Denny Durkin is in traction with a displaced coccyx.
Oh, come on, love. They're going to be swarming out of the woodwork.
Well, they wouldn't have asked me back if they weren't keen now, would they? It's a West End, Pam. It's a big-budget musical. It's the chance I've been waiting for. I just know I'm going to make it. I've got to make it. There's no alternative.
Well, that's what I'm worried about.
I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. And I try, and I try, and I try, and I try. I can't get no. No, no, no. When I'm driving in my car and that man comes on the radio telling me
satisfaction. Supposed to find my imagination. I can't get no. Hey, hey, hey. I can't get no. I can't get no. I can't get no satisfaction.
What's this in, Larry? Would you mind awfully waiting outside for a few minutes, Mr. Gormley?
Certainly. No problem.
We just need to put our heads together for a mo, all right?
Game ball. You give us a shout, like, when you're all finished.
I should imagine we probably will, yes.
Right, is that your real name?
What, Gormley?
Isn't it well that Larry's a blind optimist? I mean, he'd need to be in his position.
A great comfort you are, bro.
The point being, Pam, Larry and I have known each other since we were both in nappies, and a decenter skin you'd never meet. But I have to warn you, a born loser.
Well, you're the expert on that, bro.
Noli prosequi, Pam. You have a very soft touch, Pamela. Once you've done the plates of meat, how about investigating the rest of me, huh?
Your feet are chronic enough, thanks.
Ah, well, you see, bad feet run in my family. Baboon.
Oh, Jesus.
Listen, why don't you let me take you away from all this?
You can't keep your itchy fingers off nothing, can you? Not even your best friend's girl.
You do an injustice to my finer feelings, Pamela.
Style. Smart thinking. Showmanship.
Mr. Gormley, would you join us now, please?
Will do. Chuck Berry.
Are you sure you're quite well, Mr. Diamond? Yes, it's stinking air in this place, that's all. Order it, be it here and open a window, would you?
Don't, God's sake. No, it's all right. Don't make such a fuss.
Mr. Gormley.
Hello.
We like you.
I see.
You've no acting experience.
Well, now.
Very little acting is called for.
Exactly.
Well, now, shall we take the risk of using you?
Oh, definitely.
I think we just might. Speaking of someone who only ever gambles on sure things.
Mr. Diamond!
Oh, my
Harry!
Oh.
Harry!
Oh, Audrey. Ring for an ambulance,
All right.
please. I'll do it.
Oh, blimey.
Should have known this was too damn good to last.
If he dies, I'll bleed and kill him.
Shit!
How is he?
Rather seriously dead, I'm afraid.
Oh, no.
Quite.
Well, God rest him.
I very much doubt that God will, all things considered.
Mr. Skinner, I suppose you'll still be wanting me for the show.
My dear child, when it's curtains for a producer like Harry Diamond, it's curtains for all concerned. We simply fling ourselves on the funeral pyre. There won't be any show.
I don't believe it. I don't flamin' believe it.
You say something.
What?
Oh, no. No, I didn't.
Stop here. Are you an idiot at the phone? Wait for me.
At least I'll be well rid of you, fart face.
Stay here. I need cigarettes.
Don't even think about it. In God's name. No way. Style, Larry. Smart thinking. Showmanship. No, out of your tiny skull. How could you possibly hope? Jesus God. Where are you, you stupid son of a greaseball? I'm trying to give it back to you. Here. Go ahead, Letty.
You well on your way to Gatwick, are you, Larry? Over.
Still parked in W9, Letty. Waiting for the fare to finish some errands. Over.
Thank you, 39. Anybody else good for Pearly in a half hour?
Okay, Larry. You've got the part.
The photographer smiles. Take a break for a while. Take a rest. Do your very best. Take 5 on it. 5 on it. Search in your bag. Light up a fag. Think it's a drag, but you're so glad to be alive on it. Live on it. Hey, when this is all over, you'll be in clover. We'll go out and spend all of your blue money, blue money, blue money. Do 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 you do 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 you do 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 you do 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 you do 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 do.
Good evening, sir. Why? Would that be a single room or a double, sir?
Well, yeah. Really. I was thinking more in terms of, like, you know, a suite.
Here, what are you doing?
You know, just playing the old fruit machines.
Have you seen Larry?
Not me. He's probably out celebrating the last day as a working man.
Yeah, I expect so.
You're not worried, are you?
Why? Should I be worried?
Well, he's been retreating into a fantasy world recently. You know, all that wild nonsense about auditions and the big time.
I tell you, it's getting to the point where every word he utters is either suggestio falsi or suppressio veri.
Bourbon on the rocks.
Certainly, sir.
King size.
You're American, am I right?
For sure.
West Coast, right?
What?
West Coast.
Oh, yeah, right. Right on.
Hey, that is neat. I'm Californian, too. I get out of there, though. I couldn't take that stuff. All that gaiety. Goddamn gaiety everywhere you look. Yeah, parades on the street, switch on the television. That is what they're selling you. To me, it's outright degenerate. Flouncing around in all that tight leather stuff they wear.
Oh, I see. You mean pufters?
Huh?
What I reckon is, he's embarked on a desperate search for his real identity.
Oh, it's a textbook case. I swear to God, I actually saw him drive his cab right into the middle of a film unit with the cameras rolling and everything, trying to get himself apart. Oh, it's a clinical case of the fruitcase syndrome. Same again.
Just because he's worried about money, you've got him halfway to the loony bin.
Oh, no, scarcely that. Yet. A rest cure is probably what he needs. Like going back home to Ireland for a bit, maybe.
Thank heaven for little girls. For little girls get to be here every day.
Oh, you are real good, Rick. Hey, listen, how about a little bing, huh?
Suntan, wind blown, honeymooners at last alone.
Good morning, sir. Are you the gentleman who ordered all these papers? I'll leave them here, shall I? You please sign for them. Thank you. Good morning, sir.
Bye.
Not a dicky bird.
Yeah? Larry, where the bloody hell have you been? I've been waiting to hear since yesterday. Where are you phoning from?
Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak.
What are you playing at, for God's sake?
I got the part, Pam.
You what?
The big one. They cast me right there on the spot. I've been celebrating ever since. I got a bit carried away. I'm sorry I didn't phone before. Now, listen.
Come as what? I haven't got a favourite movie star. Ginger who? Oh, leave it out, Larry. I can't come as her.
Why, Miss Hodge? Fancy meeting you here.
I feel like a ripe prune, Larry.
You look, if I may say so, like the proverbial cat's whisker.
Stop shoving me. I want to talk to you.
It's all right with me, dearest. But in the meantime, shall we dance?
Look, Larry, what in hell are you playing at? I mean, did you get the part in the musical or what?
I got it, Pam. I swear to God, I got it.
But what?
The next bit you're not going to believe.
Well, come on, try me.
The very next thing, after the producer cast me, he died of a heart attack.
Larry, I'm worried about you.
The obituary.
Oh, Laura, I'm sorry. It's unbelievable.
The thing is, Pam, something else happened after that. Something even more amazing.
But before I tell you, you've got to promise to keep your head.
Well, go on.
There was one of the regular fares I had, driving the hack, every Friday evening going to Gatwick. And here's looking at you kids. Oh, no.
Where did you spring from?
I might ask the same question of our elusive friend here, huh? You come here often, Lara?
You haven't introduced us, bro.
Ah. Mea maxima culpa. This here's Pam and Larry, sweetheart.
How'd you do?
You won't believe this, but she really is called Ingrid.
Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud, woman walk, being kicked around since I was born. Now it's all right, it's okay. You may look the other way. We can try to understand. New York Times affect your man. Whether you're a brother, whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Bill City breaking, everybody shaking, and we're staying alive, staying alive.
I can't tell you in front of him.
So tell me now.
If he suggests going for a drink after, tell him you're too tired.
I'm getting bloody tired, Larry.
Whatever you do, don't tell him what hotel I'm staying at.
The thing is, bro, I'm feeling terrible tired. Well, you best have a large one, so.
Good evening, Mr. Logano.
Hey?
Getting me mixed up with somebody.
Not like a waiter to do that. Larry's got a star part in a musical in the West End, you see.
No such thing, Ingrid.
Isn't that what the celebration is for?
Certainly, yeah. But they've had to postpone for a while on account of waiting for a new development.
And what's that then?
Reincarnation. Oh, Rick, hi. Swell costume. Fred Astaire, am I right?
Right.
Looks tinny-rific. You want to order some drinks?
Brandy's all round, is it?
What's this all about?
Rick?
I shall have a cocktail if it's all the same.
What kind of cocktail would you like, miss?
Can you do a slow, comfortable screw?
Sir. And 3 brandy?
Large. I'm for the loo. Back in a jiff.
Leave me alone.
Look, I'll explain later.
Where are we going?
If you'll just contain yourself for a minute.
Where the bloody hell did you scarper to last night?
Please get in, Pam. I'll tell you the whole thing, I swear.
How'd you like a new wagon? It's a real Cadillac, you know.
I'm in no mood for any more fun and games, Larry. Now, just what in God's name do you think you're playing at?
I'm going to tell you. But first, you've got to promise to keep your head.
Me? You're the one who's off their tiny head, not me.
Now, prepare yourself for a shock. Now, it's vital that we both stay calm. There's danger involved.
What is this?
Okay. Okay. Underneath your seat, there's a laundry bag. Take it out. Open it up.
You great Burke!
There's no need to panic.
You've really gone and landed us in it this time, haven't you?
It's the big brake pedal, I guarantee it.
You've gone and done the one boneheaded thing you always swore you'd never do.
Listen, the guy practically gave it to me.
We're going to the police with this right now.
I have it figured. We can go to Ireland.
I'm having nothing to do with it, Larry, whatever it is.
I got it all worked out.
You're insane. They'll kill you too.
He didn't go to the cops, right?
A bloke that can carry that kind of money.
His bosses obviously think he took it himself.
They're not going to stop at anything, are they? I mean, they're probably mafia or something.
It's obviously just a courier or whatever.
Well, you shut up and think for a minute.
Will you just try and stay cool?
I ain't going to Ireland, Larry, and that's it.
Why the hell not? Can't you see it's the ideal solution?
You know very well why not.
Crying out loud. Nobody but nobody would try to shoot you.
I'm English, ain't I? All I gotta do is open me mouth, bang!
It's not remotely like that, Pam.
Wake up, Larry. You're never gonna get away with it. All you can do is pray that the law gets to you before the Latin American hitmen.
Here it is. Ex-diplomat murdered. Mr. Raul Ramirez, a former cultural attaché at the Colombian embassy, was killed in a crowded lobby of London's Grantham Hotel late last night. Police report that a substantial quantity of narcotics was found on his person. Drugs, you see, I knew it.
Look, all you gotta do is dump the money someplace, tip off the police, and then it'll put you in the clear.
Pam, I'm in the clear. None of them can possibly know anything about me. Well, Ramirez didn't squeal, did he?
But they'll track you down, won't they?
Not in Dublin, they won't. Well, come on. Let's get going.
Larry! Do other people.
It's just being a businesswoman type.
I can't even do bleeding Shirley Bassey.
Listen, Pam, once we're out of here, we've got it made. We can open our own club, bring in big-name acts, hire a top manager. We can buy advertising space in the stage.
You're actually enjoying this, aren't you?
Well, you got to admit, it makes a change.
For Christ's sake, Larry! Because of what you did, a man's been murdered.
An accident of fate, Pam. Same as everything else. Same as Harry Diamond cashing in his chips right in front of my eyes on Friday morning. We're the victims of fate, drifting along in the same groove. No control over our lives. You've said as much yourself. I've had enough of it. Maybe a man's fate can't be denied. At least it can be defied.
You're not stopping for him, are you?
Smart thinking, Pam. If there is anybody after us, they'll be looking for a couple, right? 2 more people in the car could be a shrewd move.
Where are you heading for, pal?
North Wales. Holyhead.
Fair enough. Cracked it, darling. Don't let me down here. Hi, Des is the name. This here's Big Olga.
Do you generally bring her along with you, dear?
Point of fact, this is the first trip we've ever had together. Pure magic, though, isn't she? It's the only way to travel. Something wrong with your motor, pal?
What? Oh, no. No. Not a thing.
See, it's no easy getting lifts when you're a heavy-set sort of punter, you know? That's where she comes in handy with the big tits and that. Point of fact is she's got all her belongings, you know, with a full set, no joking. I nicked her for that last joint where I was working.
Where was this then?
Oh, Soho, like, you know. I reckon always use a thick-set sort of fella, break a few heats from time to time in them joints. Motor doesn't pull too well, pal, eh? What's your game, then?
We're both in the music business, actually.
What, singers and bands and that?
That's right.
Hey, give us a few names I might have heard of.
Well, our particular area is development, you see. Developing new acts from scratch. Indeed, for scratch. And that being the name of our company. Scratch Records.
You're trying it on, pal. Who the hell would ever use a name like Scratch Records? Come on.
We thought it was a nice joke.
Is that what you think, Flower?
I wasn't consulted.
I think it's daft.
Crud, all over the carburettor, too.
No problem. It was the plugs.
Try it now.
Maybe it's your electrics.
No, keep turning. She'll start.
You brought your washing along, I see.
Pardon? Oh, yeah.
Just a slight mechanical problem, officer. I think we've got it licked.
explico cómo esos idiotas le cayeron encima.
Exceso de velocidad, tal vez. Rutina.
Rutina.
It's always a relief to see a Bobby's arse, eh? So what's happening in Dublin then, pal?
Oh, just a few new acts we have to check out. Sort of a talent raid, you might say.
Maybe I'll come too, eh? Why did you not fly?
Fly? What do you mean, in a plane?
Well, it would hardly be in a hen's back, would it? I thought time was money to you record executives. Where does this boat leave for?
Holyhead.
Great.
We've got to get shot of him, Larry.
Don't worry, I've got an idea.
You're going to finish that, hen?
No, thanks.
I might as well relieve you of it then, eh?
You can have mine too, if you like.
No appetite, eh? That's what expense account living does to you executive types, right?
Actually, I have to go to the loo.
Yeah, I think I'll join you.
What, in the ladies' loo? You'll get yourself arrested, pal.
Eureka!
Oh, great.
You don't delude the mighty Brogan that easily, Lar.
Who's your pal?
This is Des. This is Broderick Brogan, an associate of ours from Dublin.
How's things in the music business then, eh?
Search me. Come on, amigos. What's the score here, huh? Why are you all dolled up like that? There's something cooking, I can tell. Come on, give.
Well, bro, we're going to Dublin, you see.
Yeah, I had actually sussed that, Lar.
To get married.
To get what?
You found us out right enough, old son.
We were trying to keep it quiet, you know, just in the family.
Mixing pleasure with business.
Is that a fact?
What about Fidelma?
Oh, that's all sorted out, no sweat. Listen, we're just popping out to phone my mother. We promised her we would, you see. So we'll be back in a couple of shakes. See you in a sec.
Don't look around. Don't run.
Come on. For Christ's sake.
They're expecting us to go to Holyhead. So why don't we make it Liverpool instead? We can get the ferry tomorrow morning.
God, what I wouldn't give for a really boring evening in front of the telly.
Bastard!
Good evening.
Evening. Would you have a room for tonight?
Double would it be, sir?
Oh, hi. Self and wife.
One night only.
That's correct. We'll be leaving for the Isle of Man in the morning. Isn't that right, love? On our holidays, you see.
Oh, that will be fine, sir, if you'd just like to register.
Is the restaurant still open?
Oh, well, we've got a dinner dance on tonight, Mr. Braithwaite. They might be able to manage something if you ask upstairs. Better make it right away, though.
Thanks, Liza.
$365, you're in.
For God's sake, let's get out of here.
We can't do that. It'd be suspicious.
Which would you prefer, Larry? Walking out tonight or being carried out tomorrow morning?
It's a bit weird, all right.
Weird, it's flaming ghoulish.
Here we are. 365.
The restaurant's this way.
Keep looking.
I should like to thank everyone who has made this Master Butcher of the Year award possible. Ernie, my assistants, young Gary, my apprentice, Stanley from the wholesalers who's always been a tower of strength, and not forgetting the lads at the abattoir, but most important, my wife and helpmate Hilary, and I can assure you we both treasure this wonderful trophy. And we will strive to maintain and improve on the service in the Liverpool meat trade in the years that lie ahead. I thank you. Thank you very much.
Right, that's a pint of stout, large vodka and lime. How about you, pal?
No, it's all right, really.
You're on your holidays. You can live dangerously.
Well, I could use a brandy.
Same for you, laddie.
Much obliged, Dave.
Plus 2 large brandies. 2 large brandies. Thank you.
I've a brother-in-law in Manchester, actually. He's a butcher, too. Ancoats Way, Newton Street, I think it is. Perhaps you know his shop. Oh, well, to tell the truth, we haven't lived in Manchester properly for some years. We've been on the road, you see.
On the run, you say?
No. Trod. On trod.
Why, what you been doing, laddie? Have you been with circus, like?
Well, we might just as well have been seeing some of the clubs we've played.
You mean you do a club act?
Well,
Well,
what is it? Singing and dancing and that?
Yeah, singing, a few impressions.
Well, why did you not say so sooner? Well, that's right. We should have had a cabaret here, but Gus booked it for the wrong night. Come on, let's be having you.
What do you mean?
Well, you'd be really obliging as if you do it, Pam, and there might be a few quid in it for you and all, eh?
But we can't just, I mean, we're not even dressed right.
Look, there's nobody concerned. Come on up on stage and I'll introduce you. If you'll shut your faces for a minute, we have a special surprise for you up here. 2 actual guests stopping at this hotel, direct from their international cabaret circuit, have consented to entertain you crowd of hooligans. So I'll say no more. I'll let them do the rest. Now bring them on stage, Pam and Larry Braithwaite. Now give them a big round of applause.
Thank you all. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We hope that you all enjoy Ray Charles as much as we do, because he's our first special guest tonight.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.
What I say?
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.
Oh, woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman I ever did see. I guess if you said so, I have to pack my bags and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.
What I say?
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.
Now, baby, listen, baby, don't treat me this way, for I'll be back on my feet someday.
Don't care if you do, 'cause it's understood you ain't got no money, you just ain't good.
Well, I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.
What I say?
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.
You sure this is a Steinway? Don't sound like no Steinway to me.
Come back no more.
There's nothing to tell.
So give it a rest, bro, for God's sake.
Look, I'm only trying to help you.
Sod off then.
You could be in big trouble.
We are, with you around.
Fair's fair now, Lara. I got that gorilla from Glasgow off your back after all. I mean, I've earned my quid pro quo. A quid being the operative word, am I right? I mean, I can tell that you have purloined a few someplace, and it piques my professional curiosity. Just very roughly and approximately now. How many?
$250,000.
Pam!
It's worth it to render him speechless for once.
We got the tickets there.
That wasn't very friendly what you just did, Larry, son. I would say a wee apology was called for, eh?
I'm terribly sorry, Des.
That's better. No hard feelings, eh? Tell you what, I'll even do your laundry for you. You just hand it over here. Now we're pals again. Oh, except you, Paddy, you little Irish.
Hey! What the fucking... Hey! What's your...
Who are those men?
What's happening? Have the cops got him?
Bastards, you!
The guy with the thick-set glasses. He killed Ramirez.
Jesus, let's get out of here.
Jesus Christ.
You all right, bro?
If you'd only left it to me, Lar, we could have outfoxed the bastard.
What? And let the other honchos get us instead? No, thank you. I'm just glad the bleeding money's gone. At least we're safe now.
It isn't gone. There was just a few thousand in the laundry bag. I posted the rest on to Dublin this morning. And 10 biscuit tins.
Gloria in excelsis Deo! Oh, Jesus.
The photographer smiles. Take a break for a while. Take a rest. Do your very best. Take 5 on it. Search in your bag. Light up a fag. Think it's a drag, but you're so glad to be alive, honey. Alive, honey. Hey, when this is all over, you'll be in clover. We'll go out and spend all of your blue money, blue money, blue money. Do 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 you do 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 you do 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 you do 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 you do do do. The cameraman smiles. Take a break for a while. Do your best, your very best. Take 5, honey. Take 5.
Just a moment, sir.
What's your problem?
I'll have to detain you here for a few minutes, if you don't mind.
I do mind. I've got things to do.
Are you altogether brainless or what? We could have bought that entire shop.
No low content narrato, son. The fact remains, there's something that you haven't quite grasped yet.
Well, what?
Money isn't everything, Lar.
Guess who, Ma?
How did you get here?
How you keeping? How you, Mary?
We're all grand, Larry. We weren't expecting you home.
Did something happen? Did you lose your job?
I'm doing great. I'm in the money.
You?
What money?
I'll tell you later. First, I want you to meet Pam.
Ma, this here's Pam. Pam. This is my sister, Mary.
How do you do?
Hello. Nice to meet you.
So, here we are. How's an Indian doing these days, Mary?
An Indian's very well. He's just recently been called to the bar, you know.
No kidding. Which one was it, Mooney's? Just teasing, Mary. That's great news.
How's Fidelma and the children?
Oh, no complaints.
There's a whole lot of packages come in the post for you this morning.
Well, I might as well pick them up while I'm here, then.
$160, $180, $200. How much is that altogether?
173 fares and £940.
Surprising how quickly it goes, isn't it?
No, not if you make a habit of buying luxury yachts, it isn't.
Still, we'll hardly run out for a year or two yet. Blue money. It's beautiful stuff, isn't it?
Let's get it under wraps.
Just a minute. I've always wanted to do this.
You're such an old ham.
I never asked that much from life, Pam. All I ever really wanted was to be a star. Jerry will be delighted to meet you.
Just like your mum was.
My ma's just a bit shy, Pam. Now, Jerry.
Would you look who's here? The great one has returned to his own.
Put it there, Mr. Manager.
Brilliant to see you now.
Well, you look at these threads he's wearing. God almighty, 4 o'clock in the afternoon as well.
Here's the stuff that'll render you speechless.
And second that emotion.
Are you staying in town long?
Oh, a couple of years anyway.
You're having me on.
No. Pam and me want to open a club over here.
Are you serious? That's a gas. I'm dead chuffed. Here's luck to it. Cheers. You know, I still maintain the best routine you ever did was Billie Holiday.
Billie Holiday?
You mean you've never seen it? Oh, yeah. See, all the jazz heads used to come around here after hours. You see, your old man McLaverty, he fancied himself as a bit of a trombonist. So your man here used to regale him with his Louis Armstrong and his Billie Holiday.
I love you, Samantha.
All of 18 and already wiping the floor with Diana Ross.
Well, this is something I've got to experience.
Ah, seeing is believing. Come on, head.
Oh, no,
Get stuck
Jer.
in.
I've never done it
Cut the
since.
cackle and get tore in. Come on, me old son. You remember. Here we go.
I'm gonna love you like nobody has loved you. Come rain or come shine. Happy together, unhappy together. Won't it be fine? Days may be cloudy or sunny. We're in or we're out of the money. But I'm with you always. I'm with you, rain or
This is the man who's going to buy the
He says, calm as you like, Ma, I've come into a bit of money. And me thinking he'd won a few quid at the dogs or something. And him absconded with enough to keep us in luxury for the rest of our lives.
Larry, Ninian's here. I think you better talk to him.
Where's Pam got to? Mary, have you seen her?
Look, it's all right. I'm just after talking to her. She's upstairs in Mammy's room.
Well then, Lawrence, if we move fast, I'm pretty confident I can get a result.
You're looking very prosperous, Ninian.
I've secured a few minutes' grace from the Garda, but that's all. Come out to the yard.
What do you mean? Sure, the police here can't lay a finger on me. What are you saying?
Well, the government here is very keen at the moment to cozy up to the English. They'll be licking their lips already at the chance to make a well-publicized example of your good self.
But I distinctly remember reading that there was no, whatchamacallit, extradition between the two countries.
Not for political offences, there isn't. Crime's another matter, friend.
This is Mr. McMurdy, Lawrence. I think he can offer you some invaluable assistance.
How are you?
What you did was criminal, Gormley. Robbery. With suspected murder.
No, I had nothing to do with the killing.
It's immaterial. What I'm talking about is the warrant that's out for your arrest. You see, any minute now, the Gardaí will be coming in the door to lift you. But you have one chance. You can turn what was a crime into a political offence.
How?
Very, very easy. Turn over the money to the cause for freedom in the North.
The what?
Mr. McMurdy is speaking as an executive member for the Republican movement, Lawrence. He's prepared to expedite the transfer of monies and furthermore to leave in your hands an undisclosed cash residue.
You can keep $5,000.
I would then lodge an appeal against the extradition order, backed up by Mr. McMurdy's testimony that you were acting all along with a political motive. You would walk out of the hearing a free man.
No, I can't do that.
I don't think you entirely understood me, Gormley. Who do you think fed your story to the papers? You see, your South American friends have come to a very suitable arrangement with us. You see, we don't like thieving little gets like you any more than they do. But we are prepared to give you a chance you don't deserve. Turn over the money now, and you'll get your turn to play the hero.
I'd have to talk it over with Pam.
There's nothing to talk over, pal.
She was with me. And anyway, she's got the money.
Well, you better get to her fast. Because if that money is not in our hands before you're lifted, you'll have to answer to us on top of everything else.
Excuse me. Stay in there.
For God's sake, Larry!
Listen, we're in terrible danger. Don't ask. Just do exactly as I tell you.
Have you seen Joe?
I think he's up there ahead here.
Yes.
Excuse me, young man.
operation. I can't stomach any more of this. I'm going ashore, Larry.
No, Pam, it's too risky.
And I can't eat any more of your sodding tin salmon.
Oh, listen.
Just a couple more days so I can stock up with provisions and then we'll take off. I promise you.
No, now! I'm sick of living like a ship's rat. I'm going.
All
now.
right. All right.
I'm coming with you.
Yeah, give us your hand. Mind how you go.
We have to go to the police now.
We can't, Pam.
Larry, they'll protect us.
I'll think of something.
Please, for Christ's sake, don't ever think of anything else ever again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the no-smoking sign has been switched off. You may now smoke if you wish. Bar service is now available.
Let's have a drink. I'm dying for one.
Larry! Larry,
Keep walking.
money's sliding down my legs.
Right, follow those nuns.
You have had a highly colourful time, Mr. Gormley. Verging on the novelistic, I might almost say. Do you believe any of it, Sergeant?
Here and there.
Here and there. It has an occasional note of veracity. Otherwise, it could go straight onto the television. Or is that what you had in mind for it, Mr. Gormley?
No, no, of course not.
No? Selling it to the press, perhaps?
No. I just want to forget the whole terrible thing. I wish I'd never set eyes on the cursed money.
Do you know what the fascination of that money is? That money doesn't really exist, does it?
How do you mean?
That money doesn't exist because there's no record of it. No entry in any ledger or balance sheet. No bank statement or invoice, receipt or voucher of any description. The only life that money seems to have known is swanning around in briefcases and laundry bags. Now that's what I would call funny money. I mean, for one thing, the newspapers seem to imagine there was 200,000 of it. But look at what's here. 20, is it, Sergeant?
24,310.
Exactly.
I explained to you what happened.
But then, I mean, the papers. They are forever printing wild, unsubstantiated stories, aren't they? No, you can't believe what you read in the papers, not nowadays.
I suppose I'll be sent to prison.
You see, I think we can help you in that respect.
What do you mean?
You would be willing to render us full assistance in the identification of these South American gents?
Oh, gladly.
In return for invaluable aid of that kind, Mr. Gormley, we could press for leniency. Or possibly, we might even be tempted to bring no charges at all.
You reckon?
Tell me this, Larry. What would your response be to the idea of this non-existent money being applied, tacitly and anonymously, of course, to charitable causes?
Grand.
Because we have a benevolent fund in the force that would be most grateful indeed for a cash contribution of that magnitude.
Take it.
Sergeant.
There are no the Colombians only use me as a decoy. They're saying I was framed.
You have been
Mr. Gormley, at last. I've been hunting you high up and low down. Where on earth have you been?
Where the hell have you been? Do you not read the newspapers?
I read the Stage and Variety. Why do you ask?
There was me thinking I was famous.
What were you after me for?
I take it you do remember auditioning for me.
How could I forget?
Quite, given the circumstances. However, we now have new financing, a new young producer. Nicaraguan, if you please. We start rehearsing on the 1st. I'd still like you for the part. If you're free, that is. Are you free?
Yeah. I am. I'm free.
Well, it's Saturday night and I just got paid. Feel about money, don't try to save. My heart said, go, go, have a time. Saturday night and I feel fine. Go rock it up. And rip it up. Come on, shake it up. Gotta ball it up. I'm gonna rock it up. And ball tonight.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I